One question I get is why does ReplicAItor take longer than a normal chatbot? The answer is simple because it's doing a lot more than a normal chatbot. A basic AI chatbot gives you a quick text response. ReplicAItor can review your upload, analyze your focus area, apply the coach's framework, generate structured feedback, create voice output, and in some cases build a diagram or visual explanation. That extra depth is valuable, but it also takes time. So here are a few simple ways you can speed things up. First off, if you do not need a visual diagram, go to the advanced options and turn this off. Uh, while you're there, if you do not need spoken audio with this session, turn it off as well. Those two things, especially the diagram generation, can really slow down how fast the AI responds to you. The next thing is keep your prompt focused. If you just say something like, evaluate my swing, that is going to take longer than a more detailed prompt. If you're working on something specific, say something like evaluate how I can get more distance from my swing based on my stance and how I'm holding the club. The more detailed the response, the result is going to usually be faster and far more useful than just giving it a generic prompt like, give me feedback. When you do that, it takes the AI longer to figure it out what really matters, and the response is slower. So give it as detailed of a response as you can. Fourth, well, let's go ahead and get coaching feedback on this. You can see that this is going to take, even with those things optimized, it's going to take about 30 seconds or so before it gives you any kind of a response. Maybe 20 seconds. That wasn't too long. So those things will definitely speed things up for you as a user. Now, the next thing is in a follow-up question, keep it to text-only follow-ups. You don't need to upload another file. Uploading a file is going to cause it to slow down when you ask follow-up questions as well. So if you've already got the advice that you want, simply give it additional text questions and text-based responses to keep things flowing. So that's how you can speed things up if you're a user of the system. If you are the coach, there are some other things that we can do in the settings to speed things up as well. If you are the coach or the admin, choosing the AI provider can make a significant difference in how quickly a response is returned. OpenAI is the default, and it is reasonably fast. XAI Grok can be fast as well. Anthropic Claude, on the other hand, is going to probably give you the best answers and the most detailed responses, but this can slow down the response time significantly. So unless you need a detailed answer for your clients, I recommend that you use OpenAI as the default AI provider. The other thing that you can do is you can change the image generation model. The fastest is image GPT or GPT image 1.5. The newest model, image 2, produces much better diagrams and explains your concepts the best, but it is reasoning based and it can run up to an additional 60 seconds. So if you don't need that quality of image, set it to 1.5. The other thing you can actually do, depending upon the kind of coach you are, is turn off image generation completely for coaching sessions. That will speed up answers for your clients as well. You also have the choice to override the generation of audio feedback. You can turn that off, which again will save a few minutes of time. So one more thing for the client that's using the system, if you choose a coach that has two coaches, as you can see, we have two coaches that show up here. That is going to essentially double the time that it takes to provide a return. So unless you really need two coaches to give you feedback at the same time, choose a single coach for what you are doing. Another thing on the admin side, if we go to the coach's dashboard and we look at the prompts, you can see that we have a prompt here for each of the various coaches. If keeping this prompt tight and making it so that the information is less than 2,000 characters can speed things up significantly. And finally, the other thing to take a look at is the ability to turn on asynchronous diagram mode. By default, we are going to have this on, but what this means is that when you ask for output and you ask for an image, it is going to actually generate the image after providing the feedback. But here's the honest part about all of these things to tweak how fast your responses come back. There's still a floor. ReplicAItor is not just throwing back a quick chatbot answer. It is doing deeper analysis, applying coaching logic, generating structured feedback, and sometimes creating voice and visuals. So the goal isn't always instant speed. The goal is better feedback.